to be talking about how to create an outfit. If you understand the overall process of something, it's a lot easier to actually do it. So I'm going to try and talk you through the overarching process that I use to make outfits. So first you have to approach your wardrobe. Feel the clothes. Having an organized wardrobe is really helpful. I keep saying this in every video. I did make a video on that. Once you've got your nice organized wardrobe, you can sort of just sift through your pieces and think, what do I feel like wearing today? There's usually one piece that jumps out at me that I just think, yes, that's what I really want to wear today. And it's usually this. I love it so much and it makes me so happy, but we'll shy away from anything that I usually wear and try to create an outfit entirely from scratch so that you can actually see the process genuinely. So I'm going to pick this fluffy skirt because it's almost just as fun as that sparkly skirt. So fluffy. The thing with creative endeavors is that you want to try and set as many boundaries as possible up front. Sometimes not having any defined boundaries can just make a task almost impossible because there's just so many options, so many directions you can take it. So when you start with one piece, it then usually starts to become evident what pieces will go with it or what you need to go with it. You're narrowing it down, you're making it easier for yourself. That's how I usually go about it. I've picked the piece. Now I need something to go underneath it. Something else that I don't wear a huge amount is this skirt. And I think it creates an interesting effect with the color underneath the skirt. So I'm gonna get changed into these. Nice and swooshy, I'm very happy with it. Now we have to pick the pieces to go with it. And we wanna try and keep the look balanced. We don't want something that's going to be too oversized, although if you're going for a cooler, more edgy look, that will definitely work. I want something that's maybe a little bit more fitted up the top. Don't be afraid to pull options. Try to keep an open mind. Don't just box yourself in and think, well, I usually wear these items together. I'm just gonna pick a couple of options here. So these are the options. It's all black. I guess that's just the way that it turned out. I'm definitely leaning more towards this cardigan. It smells like my high school boyfriend, weirdly. Not complaining, he smelled really good. This is how it's turned out. Am I happy with the way that it looks? If you're not entirely happy with it, you can always take it off and try something different, which is exactly what I'm gonna do right now. Never underestimate your personal preference. If you don't like the way that something looks, you don't even need a reason to not wear that. Just don't wear it. Now, I'm quite happy with this. As I said, it's quite cold outside. So if I head out there, I'm going to freeze. I'll probably head for a jacket. And this is the only jacket I have in my wardrobe right now that isn't a full-on coat. Don't be afraid to experiment with things that you think might work, but you're not sure about. This could work. I wonder what it looks like if it's undone. I'm not really sure that I like this jacket. It does kind of take away my waistline a little bit. So what I'm going to try to do is go back to that cardigan. The bonus with this cardigan is that it smells so good. So just because there's a little bit of a blank space here doesn't mean that we can't fill it with something later on. So I'm going to balance it out with a hat, which is usually my answer to everything, particularly as I'm trying to grow out my hair. This is the perfect opportunity over winter when you can hide that you're growing out your pixie cut. And see how that already creates a bit more balance. It's not just that everything's going on down here, there's something going on up on top of my head as well now. So I'm getting happier with this. I actually don't mind this cardigan when I put the hat on. So this is why experimentation is really important, because you start to discover what's working and what's not. This is the base outfit. This is what we've got. Once you've got your base outfit, you're gonna start creating polish with accessories. So I'd love to put a belt on this guy. It's just gonna bring a little bit more definition to the waist. This is a little bit bulky now that I've got 4 layers going on around my waist. This belt is really fiddly. It's not actually a real belt. It's like a belt buckle from the 1930s that I sewed onto a piece of velvet ribbon. And it's being held together with spin and safety pins. I'm gonna need to get me some safety pins. Wow, my room smells really good. It kind of smells like a movie theater. Why do movie theaters always smell so good? Is it just me? Maybe it's just me. That's cute. I like that. You know, never underestimate the power of a belt to create a little bit more definition and a little bit more polish. I'm going to get out my accessories. Sometimes having like a color palette for your outfit can work. Sometimes you just need to experiment to find out what that color palette is. That's not really the vibe I'm going for. I think it's too rustic antique-y. It's too silver. It's too silver with the belt. Sometimes you just have to look at something and go, I like that. I wonder if it'll work with this outfit. No. I love this brooch so much. Facebook Marketplace comes through again. Is it cute? I think it's cute. I like it. And that's the most important thing. You're putting together an outfit for you. It's Still a little bit of a blank space up here. I could put a necklace on. I don't really have anything that appeals to me, I think. So I'm gonna try and make up for this space with some earrings. These are not quite the right shade. These are too delicate, so they don't balance out the space properly. These are a bit too blingy, which is very rich coming from somebody who's wearing a tulle skirt literally just because I want to. This is what we're going with. Now this may seem like a really over-the-top outfit. I don't save my best items for a special occasion. I just wear them all the time because they make me happy. And if your clothes aren't making you happy, you're not wearing the right clothes. I like this. This makes me happy. I've still got to put on shoes. I think either one could work. Then I just do the shoe test. You put a different shoe on each foot and then you just sort of hop around on one leg and see what one looks better. That or that. Definitely need the boot to balance out the skirt. This shoe doesn't balance out the skirt. It's pretty, but given how heavy the rest of the outfit is, it's too light on the foot. So you got to balance it out with the boot. I like it. So this, I don't know if you can see this. This is the final outfit. Start with one piece so that you're narrowing it down. You want to give yourself some creative boundaries. Then there will be some pieces that naturally go with that particular item. Look for those pieces. When you're looking for those items, you're going to be looking for proportion and color. Once you've balanced out your outfit and you've got your base items, you want to be using accessories to really put on the finishing touches and vibe. This is a little bit more classic, but I also think it's pretty cool with the fluffy skirt and the boots. That's the outfit. And so that's it. Until next time, I wish you all the very best in dress. Goodbye.